Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
You ready to blow some stuff up?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, Boomers. We're right up here in Warrenton Wholesale Fireworks, and somebody's got them a pretty well loaded up cart right here.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff.
Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, is this ours?
You know it's ours.
Oh, I do. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
My bad.
You put some of the stuff in it.
Oh, I lost track, man. I was just I don't know how many people's carts I was loading up when we were up in here.
It's easy to get overstimulated.
I was just loading stuff up, man. I don't know. I'm guessing we don't get home with half of it because it's somebody else's cart.
Because I probably put some stuff in somebody else's cart too.
Right. All right. Well, let's walk through real quick. Right when you hit the door, we're right inside the front door here, and immediately we hit their wall of $19 500s.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to get a one-up rocket that's down the road. It looks like. I mean, but they're not making a bad case right from the get, right?
Right. They're not.
They're not making a bad case. I wouldn't say this assortment's as big as their $20 wall over there at Rocket.
Not nearly so.
It's a buck cheaper. So I mean,
cheaper.
that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in this next room here, and we'll come back to this one. What do you think?
Yeah, we're going to come over here first. It's got a lot of the novelty stuff.
We can probably leave that cart sitting somewhere. We ain't doing no more shopping, are we?
Well, I don't know. We never know.
We ain't going to be able to fit. We're going to have to strap that car back to the back and just tow it.
Well, you never know.
Got a bunch of like novelty type fountains.
Yep, got fountains.
Well, and a big one down there actually. A Mania coin. That's that Monkey Mania.
I've been intrigued by this fountain before. This out of the sky fountain.
It looks like it's going to shoot off some missiles, but it ain't, right?
Right. That's
going to be some popcorn effect, right?
We did the popcorn snowball.
Right.
This one is pretty much the same thing.
But it's Happy Family. It's a different brand. What was that popcorn snowball?
It's 50.
Top Gun.
Okay. But yeah, I would expect it to be the same. And of course, you know me and my fish swimming, my fish fetish.
Yeah.
We got us a fish fountain over here for
I see that.
that I kind of looked at. Sky Song. We don't see a whole lot of Sky Song where we're around, right?
Yeah.
And this one caught our eye. It didn't make it into the cart.
But it unfolds to that.
It's 40 spinners on this board, so it unfolds. I mean, I ain't gonna fight you if you want to get it. I might even fight you if you didn't want to get it. Because, that's one that didn't make it into the cart, but really maybe should have. What we got? We got
we have a $30 assortment here.
$30 worth of assortment.
It's got some shells.
Got some shells.
And some cheap cakes.
A couple cheap
but
cakes.
It's got stuff. It's got candles and smoke balls, ground blooms, some snappers. It's got, I think this is going to be one of those.
Going to be a happy cake maybe? Or?
It could be a happy. It could be one of those like a jewel strike type of thing with that type of top. Okay. Not sure. And of course, the usual box fountains. Right. For $30, I think you could do a heck of a lot worse than this.
No, that's not a bad looking little assortment there for 30.
For $30, you could do a heck of a lot worse.
You're going to be a happy ghost is what you're going to be?
Yeah, we might as well pull the trigger on this thing.
Why would you not, right? I didn't notice this one over here, honestly, earlier. Now you got me paying attention to these assortments. You got, how much is this one here? Here comes the boom. I don't see the price on it. You catch that price?
$179.
Oh, okay. So it's $180. That's a real price, but it comes with a whole sleeve, whole kit of shells there.
Whole kit of shells.
And a couple 500s.
Yeah.
This is their house brand here, Bandaki. Actually, they got a couple of house brands, but that's one of them. We're gonna have to pick up some of that stuff and some Red Lantern. Yeah. I mean, that's a nice assortment. That's getting into some decent stuff in an assortment there. All right.
Yeah, you wouldn't do bad to get that.
You got you an assortment of candles there.
Yep. For $20. How many candles is that? 16 candles.
16 candles. That's a movie, ain't it?
It is. Mega Roman candle pack from Sky Song.
And you get your free bag.
Yeah. So.
Got some novelties up in the middle.
Yep.
The fountains and whatnot.
Oh, I know what this is.
Uh-oh. You get your lunar probed with that.
Yep. Get your what probe?
Your lunar.
I don't have a lunar.
Well, I mean, not everybody does, I guess.
Right.
You had one of those lunectomies when you were young.
No, I don't think I had that.
All right. Never you're born without one?
I don't think this is that kind of video.
Oh, okay.
I think you're getting into some crazy stuff there.
What else we talking about over here? We got our rockets over here.
Well, we got these.
That's a monster.
Yeah, I've heard that it is.
You see what I did there?
That's a monster?
Yeah. All right. I just want credit for that.
Right. Got some rockets. Invader rockets, Freedom Celebration.
Rockets.
Got some soaring wolf rockets.
That could howl there, I expect, huh?
I would imagine
one
so.
might think.
Right. Smile rockets,
Smile.
Pirate Skull rockets, Sky Patriots. Got a few different rockets. I don't know how I passed on a lot of those.
Well, it's not too late. We haven't left yet.
No, I know.
But we are running out of space in the car. I mean, y'all can understand that that's possible.
Right.
Y'all been shopping with us before.
I got these, like, you know.
What's that? You're loading up a Roman candle in that thing?
I don't know if it's
Firing off?
Yeah, flaming balls with report. So you're loading up a Roman candle in that thing.
That'd be pretty awesome if it ignited by pulling the trigger.
Right.
I doubt it does that, though.
I doubt it does that.
Probably doesn't do that.
Right. How much is that? $30.
$40. $39.99.
Oh, 40. Okay, I thought that was. I can't see that far.
That's all right. We got you. We got you covered.
Yeah. Got the dancing trolls. What's this?
I didn't notice that coming by.
Jumbo ground blooms.
Okay, so it doesn't crackle or.
No, just some regular jumbo ground blooms.
All right.
For $1.25.
Okay.
Got another version of these. This is 8 on a board here for $20, but these are the big ones, though.
Yeah, those are the jumbos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fellas.
Right. Got a variety of smoke over here.
Excuse me, y'all. I got the chokes up. Got little novelty fountains over here, the plastics and
some smaller stuff and
that skull. At some point, I'm going to pick up one of them skulls, probably. We got Puff the Magic Dragon going over here.
yeah.
We got Zing.
Cool Gorilla Crackers.
Cool.
I saw Light of the World shot these, didn't he?
That's possible. I don't remember that specifically. He
I
shoots
believe
a lot
he
of
did.
stuff, though. And
I
he
believe
likes
he
his
did.
crackers, so
He does
wouldn't
love his
surprise me none.
crackers. I'm getting one.
All right, bet. He'll be proud. I didn't notice this funny dragonfly until just now. We passed that by.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the ones that are just all plastic like
All right,
that.
fair enough.
So there's other ones that we've kind of passed
Fair
on
enough.
there too.
Got little fountain assortments over here. Got some smaller rockets.
Yep. Parachutes. Did you say parachutes?
I didn't. Are we looking at parachutes right here in front of us? Yeah, a
lot of
single
parachutes.
Nights, single days. These little some
10-inch
missiles,
ballistic missile, yeah.
spinners.
Got some firecrackers.
Get you the prices on some of this stuff. They're being real competitive on price on some of this
Yeah,
stuff.
got the badass crackers.
That is a badass cracker.
Yep, I heard those were good.
Well, they're supercharged.
Maybe we should grab a strip of those, compare them with some other loud fireworks and see how loud they really are.
I mean, I think they're going to be regular crackers.
Well, I've heard these specific ones might be a little bit.
Oh, have you really?
I have heard that.
Okay.
Yes, that these
I
specific
had
ones
not
are good.
heard that, so I'm down.
Yes.
I mean, it's $1 investment. I'm willing to invest $1 in a theme video.
I know just regular. A lot of them are just regular crackers. I've heard specifically these are pretty good.
I didn't notice that retro art on this Sky Painter roll, 500 roll for $4.
I'm gonna put these in the cart. I'll leave you there for a second.
All right, well, I'll keep walking over here. Got a whole brick of these badass crackers over here. And we got a whole roll We look at this 16. Is this a 16,000? It is for 70 bucks on the Badass Crackers. Getting into the candles over this way. Extra large California candle over there.
Yeah.
That's a little something different.
That is.
Y'all might be able to figure out what that is. We think we know, but we hadn't lit it yet. We figure it's safe and sane, that California candle.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be a fountain candle, but we'll see how that goes. Couple candles we ain't seen before.
They got the platinum candles.
What? Anybody? I don't know what that is.
Not to be mistaken with Platinum Plus.
Yeah, if you know, you know. What's this here? Oh, that's
the best rockets in the store.
That's a little something for 25 bucks.
For 10 bucks less than you'll find them anywhere else that I've seen.
Well, we might have to get some of them.
I think they're in the cart.
Oh, okay. We got some more fountains over here.
More fountains, yep.
Got some more fountains. There's that magic box. That might do well in a weird pyro video of some kind. Got those ground blooms in there.
Yeah, ground bloom deluxe.
That's a three-sided version of that magic box, and you see that thing slipping out of there,
yeah.
just like
the magic box.
And
they
the
had
price
trouble.
point on this is 14 bucks.
Now, speaking of magic, that was the puzzle box. This is the magic box.
You're
here.
right. I messed that one up. Right.
The miraculous magic box.
Miraculous it is.
Yeah. That one was that the top score in our Weird Pyro?
It was in Weird Pyro 1, I believe.
Okay.
I think it took Weird Pyro 1. Oh no, that took the overall, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Yeah. Because I mean, it looked so weird going in. It scored better than anything else pre-lit.
Yeah.
And then it scored as well as the top contenders on the lighting. So I mean, it just doubled up on score.
So didn't they say this was a house brand?
Brotherhood and
Bad Donkey.
Bad Donkey are their two house brands. That's a monster there.
That's a big thing.
And then they got the Eruption over here. We're not in cake buying mode right now, or we give it a real thought process.
Now there's a fountain
with
with
effects on the side of this real quick. There's a fountain. Let me get the glare off of here for y'all. That's a big old honking fountain is what that is.
Yep.
For 25?
25, yeah.
All right. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
It's just a fountain.
Just a fountain.
Yep, don't panic.
All right, and then we got a big wall of 500s over here.
Yeah.
Bunch of the house brand.
Bunch of house brand, Bad Donkey.
And we actually looked at a bunch of these. These are some cool effects.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of them up on the screen right there.
They're running right now.
Yeah.
Like in the store, and of course you can scan
You can see the colors on those things.
Super colorful stuff, right?
Really nice colors on those, and
yeah.
These are all going to be 30 bucks or $29.99 for these.
Okay.
Down here, we're looking at some are getting up to $32.99. Some are still $29.99, and the farther down, you get more into the $34.99s. And then you get down into some Sky Painter and some Happy Family and other brands, but a lot of Bad Donkey still, even down here.
Yeah, they've got a whole lot of their house brand stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, prices are, these are the 500s. I mean, we're up into the 40 range on stuff through here, basically. You got something you're zoned in on there, the Alien Zone.
Yeah, this is a 500 gram, but it's a 9-shot. Looks like
it's like a mini NOAB, essentially.
It looks like it's Nishiki Willows, and you can see the bore size. Nice bores, and this is only $20.
Okay, $20. All right.
That's tempting.
All right.
That's tempting. We've been tempted a lot, though.
We've been tempted a lot. Y'all saw our cart. It's not hard to tempt us.
Right?
Not hard to tempt us.
This whole series of this Alien series from Miracle, they're all 20 bucks, and they're all, I believe, most of them. No, that's not 9 shots there. That one is 12 shots. But yeah.
All right.
This looks interesting.
Getting into some fan cakes. We're at 40 bucks on these here.
Yeah.
We've talked. Have we looked at this Carolina Reaper elsewhere? That seems familiar to me.
What's that?
Did I maybe see a demo on that?
Not sure.
Have we talked about that one? Well, here's another one by another brand. This is Miracle, and then Carolina Reaper in the window over here.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got banana split for 20 bucks.
Banana split, 20 bucks. That's a similar price to a place that's not far away.
Right. That's the exact same price.
Very similar price.
It's not far away.
So we got a bunch of
200s over here. Yeah. Got a little
mixing in some smaller ones and
got the little mini Noab down there.
Mini Noab for 15 bucks.
15 bucks, 1.2 inch.
That ought to get her done.
You're right.
All right. And then you're looking at reasonably priced little mini cakes here, and you got some windows.
Yeah, you've got a lot in the $5.99 and $4.99 price range. They've got quite a few in that price range.
I mean, but who likes mini cakes? I mean, aside from us, really.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Remember Phantasm? Remember the movie with the ball with the blades?
No, they're clearly playing on that. I bet there's some trademark copyright infringement going on with that.
Yeah, this one makes me thirsty here. It's cool as ice.
Cool, yeah. That is and it's got the orange drink on that side, or the lime drink on that side.
Right, that just makes me thirsty.
Yeah.
So a lot of Happy Family, Sky Painter, and house brand stuff, in addition to the Window Brothers, Bright Star stuff that you see.
They got any shells around here anywhere?
Shells?
Yeah.
I believe they might.
That's not a bad price on whiskey business. Haven't we seen that for a fair amount more?
We have, and we've seen Occupy Mars for at least $10 more, but it's a girandola cake for 30. And look, they've got the girandolas for 30. Full on girandolas.
Let's look at top down on that. We got the 6-inch in there.
Yeah, for 30 bucks.
That's a pretty good price.
For 30 bucks.
This is going to be a cake here, I guess.
No, it's the same thing. This is girandola.
Oh, well, is it?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, regular girandola.
Oh, sure is. You're right.
30 bucks.
That one doesn't have that center tube that indicates a break to me, like the Alien Escape does. What's the brand on this Alien Escape? I didn't catch it.
I didn't see one. I didn't see a brand on there.
It's not listed?
It's not listed.
Oh, Sky Song. It says right there.
Oh, yeah, Sky Song. Sky Song.
All right.
Sky Song makes some pretty good stuff. Some of the stuff of theirs that I've seen.
They got their pallet loads here, priced up big assortments here. You get your $700, $600 pallets if you want to go that route.
Yep.
We were just talking on a shop earlier today. This is the second place I've seen that has the Rakeo. Thank you.
We think.
That's another cool one, and at a price that's a little bit cheaper than what we just gave, quite frankly. Okay. You found the shells down here, Jay.
Yeah. Got some ball shells here. Got some Brotherhood house brand.
House brand. I guess these are little 6 balls because they ain't but $8.
I thought this was interesting. The Pro Night, for $19, you can get 6 triple break.
6 triple breaks. All right.
For 19 bucks.
I mean, they might be.
Might be what?
I don't know. I have trouble with triple breaks in general. It seems like the size of the brakes kept going down when we were launching those Goliaths.
They would. Yeah, they would go down, but it's still 3.
Yeah. Well, I've actually seen demos on kits where they weren't really small. It was just more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it would depend on what you get.
Well, I'm saying that looks like it's going to obviously be 3 brakes there. There's 3 balls.
So this is one that really tempted me, y'all. The Dia de los Muertos. And I held back because I kind of wanted something else instead.
These are only 60 bucks.
I realize that.
Why are we holding back?
Well, I mean, space. Well, let's quit holding back then. I'm down. You're not going to have to convince me. I'll spend another $60. It's a matter of space.
Space.
The final frontier, man.
I'm going to get this one.
You can get a different one that's prettier. Watch
Right.
out now, watch out. That's how they get all jacked up. People like you.
People like me.
Yeah, like you. You're the problem here, sir.
I don't know about all that. Sound like my ex-wife.
They got a fair amount of shells around here. Oh,
They do.
Well, here's another option on a happy family cake, or I'm sorry, a shell kit,
Yeah, the Dead Carnival.
and really similar theme, right? I mean, that's clearly a Dia de los Muertos skull head, all
Right.
painted up.
First time I've seen Red Lantern shells. Sky Overlord.
Give $80 for that kit there.
Got the Warhammer shells. I like Warhammer as a name for some shells. That sounds like it's going to do something.
Well, I mean, if it was going for $40K, that'd make more sense. So $80 on their house brand. I'm a believer in buying the house brand when you can, but that's a bigger kit. It's wider. It takes more space. I don't know why it's taking so much space, but it is.
I didn't see those.
Well,
You got neon beef for 70.
Okay. You got the Kraken. They got that released for 80. Sky Painter Project X, Thunder Willow. That's the house brand again, the Brotherhood. That's at 90. We're stepping it up a notch there. Some Sunwing shells here. Amazing double break shells on this. And a pretty scary alien guy there that we could have used a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Well, we had some alien shells already.
We did.
Those were pretty
nice
good too.
Yeah, they were okay. Maybe we ought to pick up some tiki bombs. What do you think?
I think we got some in the cart.
Did we get the Witch Doctor edition?
No, we got just a 6-pack.
They get into some bigger stuff down here.
Yeah. The Miracle Ginormous, the Killer Torpedoes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What else do you think? They got anything else?
Well,
Somebody's stocking up on the 1-1s over here.
yeah, got a few Noabs. Got some, case assortments or whatever you want to call them.
Some of these are the compound cakes.
Yeah.
This Psychotic here, that's a 1,000-gram finale that you can link up together. And so is this house brand Bad Donkey, that Midnight Mayhem, same situation. Color Wars Sky Painter there, that's a certainly viable option for
Right.
a nice compound cake.
Yep.
What you think? Show off these
Yeah.
another row of 200s.
Yeah, you got the 200s back here.
More
And then,
200s on this row. And it's some lower price stuff, right? Like you get the Blue Stars there for $250, or it's all mixed in. We do have Life's a Beach here for $14.99, so it's getting up into some pricier 200s, but I'm guessing you're getting value for it. Everything here is priced pretty reasonable, at least from what I can tell. The Daffodils at $5.50. Imperial Bees at $5.50. Super Stallion at $5.50. Golden Peacock, all that series. $11 on the Crisscross. Everything's reasonably priced. What else we got to say about this, man? Are we happy we made it up here finally?
yeah.
I'd have to say we're happy.
Yeah, they got some pretty good prices in here. Got a lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff we don't see every day.
Right?
This stuff right here, I don't see a brand on it, but it's interesting looking
non-branded
stuff.
Sometimes that's pretty solid stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know, but you kind of think you know. It leads me to believe that it's worth shooting, quite frankly.
Right.
Got you a watermelon explosion.
Yep.
So anyway, this place is pretty awesome. We're happy. We'll be back almost certainly. And it is a contender for some of the best prices in the state. And there's already a couple pretty strong contenders in our experience. So some stuff is better, some stuff a little bit more. They're all vying for control on that, or claim to that title, I think, without throwing it out there. They're just doing it with their pricing.
Yep.
Not one of them really advertises on price. They just do it.
Right.
All right. What else we thinking? We need to show the people anything else?
I think we're good, man.
Let's sign this thing off and get out our credit card. You got one more? We shouldn't have come. We lingered too long. Now we got one more we might be getting.
Kind of a weird shape there.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's sign off to some Rage Against the Machine and call it a done deal.
Let's do it.
All right.
We'll catch you next time, Boomers.
Boomers out.